3rd and 10, shotgun snap. Here's the rush, the throw out to the near side. Right along the near sideline, it's McCaffrey making the catch. Speeds up the sideline, reaches the ball out, and he's got the first down, an 11-yard gain. So past that mark already on this first drive. 3rd and 3, Purdy looking to his left, throws the cut to the 50-yard line, and at the 48 of Carolina, it's a catch from Ricky Pearsall. 10:22 to go. Handoff, McCaffrey up the middle with some space into the second level. Spins off the first contact. Gets to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 6 yards and a first down. Single man in the backfield. McCaffrey under center is Purdy. Jennings in motion. Toss play. McCaffrey looks out to the right side. Gets a hole and bounces his way down to the 25-yard line. Rolling off the first contact, and it's another first down for the 49ers to the 24. Christian McCaffrey, the leading man in the NFL at getting first downs. That's another one here. Now they'll throw it on a screen to McCaffrey. Gets a good block inside the 20-yard line, fighting toward the 15 and pushed out of bounds. Now is Carolina making sure they don't have 12 men on the field. Finally get a guy off. Here's Robinson the carry. Hit initially at the line of scrimmage. Spins away from that first contact. Lunging forward inside the numbers. He's got a first down and a gain of 3. 2nd down and 10 from the 12-yard line. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Purdy with some time throws the slant to Jennings. Jennings breaks the contact at the 5 and walks into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers.
4th touchdown of the year for Juwan Jennings. Can you say pinball wizard? What a great throw from Brock Purdy, just sliding that football right in between the defenders. Everybody converges on Juwan Jennings. Nobody wraps up. He pulls away from 3 guys. The last guy to have him was the corner, J.C. Horn. And Juwan says, I don't think so. Touchdown number 4 on the year.
Here, offset left is Dowdle. They'll fake the handoff to him. Blitz coming from the outside. Young avoids it. Now steps up, takes a huge hit as he throws a quick out. It's complete to Tremble.
Not a hit on a defenseless player on Bryce Young because he got absolutely smoked.
1st and 10 for the 49ers from the 8-yard line. Purdy to air it out over the middle of the field, and it's picked off at the 30-yard line. Coming back the other way, spinning around to try and get some extra yards inside the 20 and down near the 18.
That is an error by Brock Purdy. You cannot throw it late over the middle. He had a lot of time to throw. Juwan runs a square in, and J.C. Horn was just all over it and undercut it. That ball came out far too late.
Horn now motions left to right, stops, nearly stumbles in the backfield. They fake the handoff. It's Young rolling right. He's looking to the end zone, tucks it, has the first down, gets to the 5-yard line, takes a hit. He's shy of the goal line at the 2 from Malik Mustafa. I formation. Fake the handoff to Dowdle. It's Young on the run, throws to the end zone, intercepted, juggling and falling over. Jair Brown picks it off in the end zone.
Oh my God, what a play by Jair Brown coming off of the route. He was covering up shallow. Mitchell Evans was dragging across the back of the end zone. Bryce Young saw it, threw the ball. It was going to be right on the money. Jair Brown came off of the underneath coverage, reached up, pulled that down for a big time takeaway.
2nd down and 6. Pearsall motioning right. It's a 4-man rush. A sling pass out to the 25-yard line. Big cut from McCaffrey. CMC to the 30-yard line. Takes on contact at the 32. Tackled outside the numbers. Purdy under center. He takes it. He carries it himself. Has plenty for the first down. Follows the open space, gets down to the 45, and they'll move the sticks. Bunched, Juszczyk and Pearsall to the left. Shotgun snap, quick look, and Purdy ducks the first man. Now sprints out to the 35-yard line, falls forward near the 32. Boy, he made a man miss in the backfield, recognized it quickly, and then was off to the races, running for the first down. Empty backfield for Purdy. Here's Pearsall running right to left, stops and reverses.
Here comes pressure.
Back to the right, 4-man rush. Purdy looking over the middle, steps up, still looking, throws downfield toward the end zone, intercepted at the goal line. He was looking for Pearsall, and high pointing the ball, Mike Jackson has the 2nd interception of the game for Carolina. Now Kittle in motion, toss play to McCaffrey. McCaffrey sweeps past the first man, fouls the football and it's rolling to the 30-yard line. It's still loose. Missing the first opportunity is Merrig, and maybe the 49ers get a break here.
Oh, my goodness. How did Colton McKivitz recover that football?
Robinson in motion, left to right. Purdy fakes the handoff. Deep drop to throw now, and underthrows it again over the middle, and once more picked off by Horn. Moving out to the left side. He's past the 40-yard line, runs out of bounds on the far side of the field. The third throw over the middle that's picked off from Purdy. The second pick from J.C. Horn.
And again, it's not like there's a lot of pressure. Brock has got all day to throw. He never saw the backside defender, J.C. Horn. You got Tetero and McMillan out there.
Singled out to the left. They'll throw the screen to Hubbard. Hubbard at the 10-yard line. Swarmed and brought down by Mustafa and Brown. They sniffed it out beautifully. And ball set right hash, right-footed kicker. This kick will come from left to right with the wind in his face. It's up on its way, and it is good. This is the kickoff. After the touchdown is a line drive kick, a chance for a return for Moore on the far numbers, brings it past the 20 to the 25-30 on the outside, takes it to the 40-yard line and breaks a tackle, gets out to the 45. More of the same from Sky. Purdy out of the shotgun, McCaffrey to his left, Pearsall motion right to left, four-man rush for Purdy, dropping back to throw, again throws near sideline, this time at the numbers at the 35-yard line. Kittle makes the catch. That's where they're operating right now with 2 timeouts remaining. Shotgun snap to Purdy, looking over the middle, throws, Kittle over his head, incomplete, and J.C. Horn was behind him and had an opportunity there for his third interception. Here comes Matt Gay, who was waived by the Commanders, kicking his first field goal opportunity with the 49ers, a 47-yard try from right to left. It's on its way, and it is good. Here's the snap. Purdy to throw. Checks it to McCaffrey to the 50 to the 45. Stiff arms a man to the 40 and falls inside the 40-yard line at the 37. And that will be the end of the first half. On the U.S. Bank 49er Radio Network. And Matt Gay will get us back and started a end-over-end kick. ETN fielding it at the 2-yard line. Will bring it outside the numbers to the left to the 20 to the 25. And fumbles the football. Dives back on top of it at the 28-yard line. Siegel was right there, but ETN recovered. Dowdle behind him under the center. Young will motion Coker. Now the snap taken, toss play to Dowdle. He's got blocking in front, slips the first contact, spins at the 30-yard line, breaks the tackle again at the 35, now to the 40-yard line, and finally brought down by Pinnock. Purdy, who is under center, will motion Juszczyk left to right. He'll turn, he'll fake the handoff to McCaffrey, drops back, now checks it down to McCaffrey in the space on the right side, gets to the 25, now sweeps back to the 30, gets smacked from behind near the first down, has a 12-yard gain on the catch and run.
Corey Thornton.
3rd and 5, Purdy to throw. Throws the out route to George Kittle, who makes the catch at the first down marker. Gets a couple on top of that to the 46-yard or 44-yard line and has a first down. 2nd down and 2 from the 37. They go back to the ground and back to Robinson. He is smacked one-on-one. Then the second effort keeps on pushing. The pile moves forward. He's got enough for the first down. This will be the 11th play of the drive. Kittle jogging to the left, stops. Here's the shotgun snap. Blitz coming off the outside edge. The throw to the near side. Jennings makes the catch. High points the ball at the 25. Breaks another tackle. Gets to the 20. First down and more. Down to the 19-yard line. Purdy takes the snap. Another toss play to McCaffrey. Gets to the edge on the left side. Block from Juszczyk. Gets to the 5. Still on his feet. Into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers.
What a beautiful play. And that was vintage San Francisco clinic blocking, toss to the boundary, get everybody pinned inside. Trent Williams gets a kick out on a safety, then Kyle Juszczyk leads the way, and McCaffrey with perfect timing off of that kick out block from Kyle Juszczyk and just skips right into the end zone. Could not do it any better. It all started with the crack pin block by Jawan Jennings on DJ Wanham.
Tremble in motion to tie it in. Here's a 4-man rush, a throw to the near sideline. Hubbard makes the catch, makes the first man miss at the 35, now to the 40, to the 45, and he runs out of bounds where Lenore pushes him. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. 2nd down and 10 from the 29. Pump fakes once. Young steps up, heaves it toward the end zone, and it's McMillan behind coverage, making the catch. Touchdown, Carolina.
Yeah, and wide open. He caught Renardo Green flat-footed, and he ran like he was going to run a little double move and get to the outside, and Renardo settled his feet and it was
split men in the backfield with Young on this 2-point conversion attempt. Hubbard to the right.
Let's see if he goes to McMillan.
He looks over to the left. He looks to the right. He throws, and it's incomplete. He threw it over the head of his intended target, Jalen Coker. Lost several here tonight for an already depleted defensive unit. 2nd down and 2. The hand to McCaffrey to the right side of the 40, the 45-50. Gets a block, hit from behind. McCaffrey loses the football, trying to dive on top of it. It looks like Demarcus Robinson recovers for the 49ers.
I think the ground caused the fumble as he was getting tackled from behind and went down.
The snap is down. The kick is up from left to right. It is on its way, and it is good. Young will motion the tight end Tremble. Dropping back to throw. Young looking to his left. Has some time. Airs it out near sideline. Leaping up to try and make an interception. Upton Stout had a hand on it. Through his fingertips. Incomplete. 4-man rush. Young backpedaling. Looks to his left. Throws. Completes to Coker again at the 40-yard line. Stiff arms Stout and gets the first down. Moves the chains to the 35. Another blitz coming. Young looking over the middle. Throws. And it's picked off by Brown! At the 23-yard line, the second of the game for Jair.
Best game of the year for Jair Brown. And he has got great vision on the quarterback in Bryce Young. Bryce Young is not going to sit around and wait for that pressure to get home.
49ers showing blitz again. They rush 5, a throw to the far sideline. Twisting around over on the far sideline. Liggett makes the catch for another first down. Young looking around. D. Winters showing blitz. Young to throw, looking right. His hit from behind, and he goes down. A long right hand to bring him in from Farrell.
Clee Farrell, top 5 pick of the Raiders years ago, back with the 49ers, working the edge on their best offensive lineman. Really well done by Clee Farrell.
Ryan Fitzgerald, 57-yard attempt. That would match his career and season best. Ball set near hash. Kick coming from right to left. It's on its way. It's not going to nearly have enough leg on it. It falls well short, just a couple of yards into the end zone. The field goal is missed.
Boy, what an effort by the defense and some nice adjustments with Kyle Shanahan in the offense in the second half, working the perimeter game and again, the blueprint, the ground and pound. Get it dirty at the line of scrimmage.
And a game that the Niners had to have a pivotal matchup between two teams jockeying for position in the NFC playoff picture.
Juwan Jennings is going crazy down there. I think a guy a couple of plays ago took a shot at the groin on Juwan Jennings, and he was not happy about it, and he is going after Merrick.
Yeah, there's some and good on Barnes to get in between there, but Jennings has to be held back by multiple members of the staff and 49ers players. 20-9 the final score on this Monday Night Football game here from Levi Stadium on the U.S. Bank 49er Radio Network.